Color. Okay, today I'm going to talk about how we see color and why white and black are not colors. So when I was in kindergarten, my teacher had a color wheel on a spinny thing, and she told us that all the colors mixed together make white. She spun this wheel real fast, faster and faster, and the faster it went, suddenly all the colors disappeared and it became white. When I got home, I wanted to show my sister. I said, I'm going to get the crayons and show you all the colors mixed together make white. So I grabbed all the colors and I started mixing them together. And all it made was brown. And the more colors I added, it kept making brown. My sister looked at me like I was crazy. So when I got to school the next day, I told the teacher, you lied. All the colors mixed together don't make white, they make brown. And I got in trouble for saying that the teacher lied. But all the colors mixed together didn't make white, they made brown. Many, many years later, I was in college, taking my art classes there, and the teacher told us that white and black are not colors. And I raised my hand and I asked why, and they said, oh, it's just not. And I just couldn't understand why all these teachers thought that all the colors mixed together made white. A few days later, I was having lunch with one of my science teachers, and I told her, I said, these art teachers are crazy. They think all the colors mixed together make white. They don't. That makes brown, and none of it made sense. And she explained to me how we see colors and why white and black are both not colors. So all the colors we see come from light. So the sun or a light bulb has all the color wavelengths in it. We can't see them, but they're in the light waves that are coming down. So if you're wearing a red shirt, it has something called pigment in it. So if you have a red shirt, it has red pigment, and it will only bounce off the red wavelength. So skin has pigment, plants have pigment, anything that you see that has color has pigment in it. And that pigment is programmed basically to just bounce off one color wavelength. So if you have a red shirt, it's going to bounce off only the red wavelength. All the rest of the wavelengths just get soaked up into the shirt. So that red wavelength goes to your eyeballs. And in the back of your eyes, you have things called cones, and they read that wavelength and send the message to your brain that that shirt is red. So you see a red shirt. Now, if something is black, if it has black pigment, it bounces nothing off. So nothing goes into your eyeballs and nothing goes to your brain. So if you think about it, if you go into a room and you turn off the lights and there's no other lights there, what are you going to see? Black. So black is the absence of light and color. So it's literally not a color. No light, no color. Black is not a color. It's the absence of color. Now what about white? So yes, all the color wavelengths bounce off of a white shirt. So all of those colors mixed together bounce off the white shirt. Well, your eyeballs can't figure out what color it is. And if it tried to see all the colors in one spot at the same time, your brain wouldn't be able to handle it. So your brain basically has a safety mechanism that erases out the white so that you don't see anything. It's just white. So white is also not a color. It is all the colors erased.